Happy Friday, everybody. Well, we survived the rest of the week. At least I think we did. Still here. If nothing else. If nothing else. I think CB Geek was the first one in here. CB Geek! Nice to see you. And then Waddy! Welcome in, friends. Welcome in. We kick things off tonight with a brand new spicy little single by Beauty Mark called Kisses at the Crime Scene. That spooky pop just gets me going. Just gets me going. HB! Yay, survival! CB Geek hasn't even made it to the bubble stuff today, or breakfast for that matter. Still sitting here tipping my homebrew venti iced caramel latte. Woke up about an hour ago. Wow. Missed the entire day. Oh shit, I forgot to run the ad break before we started. Well, I think everyone here currently is subbed, so we're just going to run this real quick. Hopefully no one has to watch anything. So there we go. We're just running it.
Yeah, we'll let the universe deal with it.
So that'll at least free us up for a couple of whores of ad-free whoring as we make our way closer and closer to the elusive Trashley. If yo ads Bezos! Damn right. Damn Skippy. But yeah. Let's see. What was the... Oh yeah, well, I was having my shit week from shitty hell, which is worse than regular hell. I ended up taking Wednesday off work. So I ended my stream on Tuesday. And when I woke up Wednesday morning, I'm just like, it has been such a shit week. I think I need a break from it. So I took something of a mental health day Wednesday and stayed in bed till like 1:30 p.m. So I'm not one to judge CB Geek for sleeping till an hour ago. No problems there. Did that. It was nice. I needed it, I suppose. Also aided by the fact that this is a 3-day weekend for me. I did not have work today because this is the weird ass Vermont holiday known as Bennington Battle Day, which is in memory or celebration of the Battle of Bennington, which occurred during the Revolutionary War and did not occur in the state of Vermont. It occurred over the border in New York State. So I, as an employee of the state of Vermont, got today off to celebrate a Revolutionary War battle named for Vermont that was fought in New York. I'm not going to question it. So, meaning I, despite how shit the week was, I technically only worked 3 days this week. What do I mean technically? I did only work 3 days this week. So, we'll consider that a W, and as we know, we take our W's wherever and whenever we can get them and in whatever form they may take. So, yeah. CB Geek has Fridays off in the summer because you have lots of vacation time you don't want to lose. Hey, that is a good plan. That is a good plan. But I also work my ass off for work during the week, often outside of work hours. Oh yeah, and that's part of the, well, part of it is part of the requirements of IT folk is sometimes the work you have to do can't be done when you have users using systems. And I'm not necessarily saying that's the case with you right now, but like that is something IT folks have to deal with. Is sometimes you can only do work at like 2 or 3 a.m. Especially when you're doing updates and such for essential systems and the like.
Wow. Mayor Panda Booty just cheered 1 bit. Swiggity.
What? Oh!
Whoa.
That was Mayor Bear missing it up.
Booty just cheered 1 bit. Swiggity swa oody.
Swa oody. There we go. Well, I think Trashley has settled back into the old way of saying it, which is greatly preferred because that's what we're used to, and change is scary. But welcome in, Mayor Bear. Happy Friday. Nice to see you. HB, that was my day yesterday. VR meetup, took a 2.5-hour nap afterwards and stayed up until 3:30 this morning chatting and hanging with your Aussie and Asian friends. That's awesome, HB. That sounds like an excellent use of time. An excellent use of time. CB Geek is just most creative and focused at night. Blessing. Oh, yeah, that is me to a T. That is me to a T. Has been my whole life. Regardless of what the task is. Everything sort of peaks, especially between like midnight and 3 a.m. That's when stuff can really get going, which is also like makes it hard when that's when I'm trying to go to sleep because my brain's like, oh, it's time to be doing stuff now. Thousands and thousands of years ago, we would have been up tending the fire. And I'm like, no, but I'm not a fire tender. I need to sleep so I can put out fires at work, metaphorically, in the morning. But if I could do the other things in my life while working overnights and sleeping during the day, ideally, I could probably get by on that. In a perfect world, I'd work something like a second shift, but my interests and my after-work activities do not align with that. So I gotta sit in that 9 to 5, Monday through Friday. But again, I shouldn't be complaining because some people wish they could get that and they can't. So, not complaining, just stating a fact. Thumb gut trigger happy, keeping you on your toes. I expect you to keep me up on my toes, Mayor Bear. Makes sense on late night creativity and focus. Least amount of distractions. Yeah, and it just, for some reason, like, that's when my mind wakes up. And then I'll be super productive all through the night. Then the sun will start to come up, and then my brain will be like, "Oh, time for sleepies." And like even back in college, that's every break I would have, my schedule would just completely flip upside down. So I would be up late afternoon all through the night, and then go to bed around sunrise, and rinse, lather, repeat. Lather, rinse, repeat. That would be the wrong order. But it seems a lot of creative folks work that way. At least younger creative folks. It seems like some of the old folks, some like if you ever run into some like old artist types, a lot of them are like the type to get up before sunrise and get all their stuff done in the morning. And it's like, how can you be creative after just getting up I don't know. I couldn't do it. It's not how my brain works. CB Geek hasn't touched his quest in a few weeks. Thanks for the reminder. Got to get back at it. Being pulled in a bunch of different directions. Project. Yeah, me too. We're collapsing our domain and getting rid of it and tying it into the larger state domains, and we're having to move department by department and slice by slice over, and you know, every migration comes with issues, and it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. And we are relocating our second offsite backup location to a new location. So I'm having to help facilitate the moving of the equipment from one location to another. But a lot of said equipment ultimately just has to go to surplus. So I have to log it, and I have to, rather than just moving it and then so much of my job really, like, it's not even in my job description, but so much of my job has just become like inventory control management, and which I'm fine with. I'm fine with just dicking with inventory and stuff. That is fine. Awesome and valid. Also to note, there's been updates to VRC that apparently have been messing with the Quest 3, if you have one, so be prepared for the fun of fixing issue. Oh, speaking of that, if you remember from last stream, we had a drive failure on my bulk storage NVMe drive, which contained MARBs, and most of the games we've played here in the last, 6-8 months, whenever it was I rebuilt this system. And I spent a couple hours before stream going through it, seeing what I could do. So it got to the point I could see the drive. It knew what it was, and it knew that it was there. But that was it. The it's like you're standing at the road looking at a map, and it says, okay, there should be a house here, and then you look up from the map, and it's just an empty field. There's just nothing there. It doesn't look like anything ever was there. So I went through a couple different NVMe recovery programs, ultimately found one that was able to run some level of diagnostics on it as like this, and just returned, this drive is cooked. This drive is absolutely cooked, which sucks. It was like, it literally, what killed it was they just released a big update to Hellblade 2, which, I mean, you can look up if you want to see all about the update, but it's like changes to the graphics system and all this other stuff just to like make it a better experience. And I was like, oh, well, I'll check this out in my off time. So I put that in, and I just, with my new fast internet, I like to sit here and watch the games watch the download bar race the install bar, because it gets upwards of 2 gigabits a second, and it's like, oh, they're neck and neck now. And I was just watching it for the Hellblade install, being like, wow, this is going so fast. And right as I got to like 95% on that, toast. Absolute toast. So I managed to reach in under my GPU, and I pulled the drive out, reseated it, did what saved it last time. But unfortunately, she's toast. So I had bought this for another thing a couple years ago, which I didn't end up using, so this was kind of just sitting around. It's just a 1 terabyte. It's a Gen 3 from Silicon Power. I haven't had any issue with Silicon Power drives, but I saved it once before when it did something similar, and that should have been my heads up that, this drive's probably going to kick it on you. So I've pulled it from the machine, because it wasn't even doing anything, and it was cooking. It was physically hot. So, do you have some kind of heat sink on your NVMe drives? Yes. Heat sink and one of those thermal management stickers things, the stuff that feels like chewing gum. So, pulled that out. We're just gonna, and I've taken some of my Twitch funds. So thank you all very much. You have procured us a new game storage drive, which is a Western Digital Black, WD Black. So that should be here on Tuesday. So we'll pop that in. That's a 2 terabyte, so we can throw some more stuff on it. So long and the short of it, that's where we stand on that. But as I promised, I did reinstall Marbles on Stream. That is running on my boot drive right now, which is fine. It installed. I booted it up, so we'll be able to play Marbs at the end of the night. So with everything else going on, we've got the Marb problem covered. And since we didn't Marb last time, I owe you 2 Grand Prix. So we're doing a twofer. A twofer tonight. For the folks that'll still be around, that is, around Marb time, we'll be playing 2 Grand Prix just because I owe you one. I don't want you to go without. And as I've sat and rambled about my drives, I missed some stuff in chat here, so let's catch back up. CB Geek woke up, wanted to take some power measurements on your V2 printer. Turns out the OS on the Raspberry Pi that runs it is 2 major revisions out of date. Not sure if I'll end up backing up and wiping it, installing the latest version from scratch, or if I want to try updating it from its current state. Lizard. Yeah, I hadn't put anything new up there in a while, so I was like, oh well, that's the hot thing right now is lizard. So maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll turn that box into like, maybe I'll put a new meme up there once a month until I completely forget, and then the same meme stays up there for 6 months. Then we turn around and it's Dat Boy returns. Yes, it's a Quest 3, though. While I haven't hung out in VR chat, I don't do it all that much. I usually tend to hang out in Big Screen Beyond for movie watching and playing a bunch of games. Jeff's kind of... Oh, heatsink. Heat is a big problem with those, and not all boards have integrated heat sinks. Yes, absolutely. The heatsink I have it was... my motherboard came with heat sinks on all the NVMEs, so... all the NVMe ports, so I just reuse them. But yes, definitely good idea. Thermal pads, there you go. I forgot the name. I heard lizard. I also heard drive and thought that meant car. Well, no, that has been another issue from this week that I am working to resolve. But it is a process. It is a freaking terrible process because I hate it. I don't think anybody out there likes the process of buying cars. It sucks. It sucks. Hopefully someday it changes and it's like every other consumer good in the world and you just go to a place where they say, this is how much this thing is. And you're like, okay, money. The upper left-hand corner. It's a very funny meme. Even with my motherboard's actually pretty good heatsink, my Gen 5 drives can hit up to 60C or so when I hit them hard, like Steam updates. Apparently that's in spec, but those temps make me uncomfortable. That is pretty hot. And yeah, with that Hellblade update, because it was also like a 32 gigabyte update. It was a fucking big one, and hitting it at 2 gigabits a second. Because of my fast internet. I don't know. Maybe I just threw too much at it too soon, and it choked. Thought you got sponsored by Geico. Yeah, I wish. Oh, Jim! Welcome in, Jim. Welcome in. Jim's suffering the wonderful inflammation attack first on my right ankle bone on Monday. Oh, geez. Started to leave on Tuesday, and damn it, fell asleep during Tuesday's stream. Took a couple days to clear up, then switched over to left into the metatarsals on your foot. Oh, geez. The medication works, but I'm sleeping weirdly, napping unexpectedly. Thinking I'll be back to being normally abnormal by Sunday. Dozed off on the latest STS stream. I'm blaming your knee since it's been 8 months since I saw. Maybe it passed through the computer because my bits, with everything else that's been going on, knock on wood, my extremities and my joints and things have not been inflamed and painful for the last week. So I'll take it as a victory, but for you, Jim, we will all shake our fist angrily at the inflammation gods in hopes that it vacates your premises. I like the process of buying cars, assuming I have all the money. It's just, I don't know. I'm just, the whole, you're expected to negotiate with a salesman, and it's all the tactics and all this other bullshit. And it's just, it's a waste of time for me. And I don't have an interest in it. I like the idea of, like, new cars, like new computer parts and stuff like that. But when you buy a new GPU, you don't have to go talk to a salesman who won't tell you what the actual price of something is, just how much they think they can get it from you particularly as a person. And it's, I don't know. It's just a stupid process. Which is why I did like buying my Genesis from CarMax, because it was like, this is what the car costs. And I'm like, okay, I know I'm probably paying more than I could otherwise, but at least I don't have to deal with all that crap. But we'll see. We'll see what I got up my sleeve. Maybe on Tuesday I'll have an update for you. Yeah, we're sorry to hear that, Jim. Inflammation, especially in the lower extremities like that, it's a pain I know well, since little 4-year-old me had his first run-in with the arthritic devil. But we all hope you feel better very soon. And hey, if you fell asleep during watching the new STS, that just means you can watch it again and let the ads roll, so I get that extra ad money. We did drop a new STS reading tonight, just right, which is the third in my Bazaar of Bad Dreams collection, trilogy, what have you. Just three selected stories from the collection Bizarre Bad Dreams. So if you want to check that out and let the pre-roll and post-roll ads run for me, I would greatly appreciate it. And also follow back and let me know, because I'm weirdly curious, like what ads it gave you. It's like I will watch my own video back on a different account just to see what ads it gives me. And it what was it? It gave me like the weirdest freaking ad on the post roll tonight. What was it? Flagpoles. It was a whole freaking YouTube commercial for flagpoles. I've never in my life seen a commercial for flagpoles. I don't know. But yeah, if you could let the pre-roll and the post-roll ads run, I would greatly appreciate it. Strong and straight and rigid. Oh my.
Excellent!
Oh, I also realized with the death of this drive, I didn't realize it, but I had some like old classic channel related stuff saved to this drive, including like a bunch of sound alerts that I recorded myself, and probably a bunch of other stuff I haven't had the ability to really assess what I've lost. But like, I know specifically one that I no longer have, is I no longer have the audio file for the sound alert hat trick. I could probably download it back from the sound alert site, maybe. But yeah, I no longer have a copy of hat trick. And I may have lost files for like all my original merch and everything. So I just never, it's just like, it's little stuff like that I never thought to back up. Some stuff I copied over to another drive, but apparently a lot of stuff I didn't, and I didn't realize it. So let it be a lesson. Let it be a lesson. Just for my own info, is the Permaburger song still on sound alerts? I never took it down. I've never taken a sound alert down. So it should be. Is it not on your page anymore? Let me check my library here. My sound alerts library. Mine. Keep it going, party people. Keep it going, party people. Wow, 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 wow. Perma burger, pow, 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 pow. Delicious. Pow, 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 pow. Perma burger, pow, 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 pow. Delicious. So yes, Waddy, that is still there. That is still there. So no worries, no worries.
Choo, 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 train, choo, choo.
Denim_1002 got drafted by Jim today. Jim today gifted.
Oh, Jim with the one gem hype train.
1002.
Yeah, I guess Twitch is now just giving it to you. They're just letting Jim start his own hype trains.
78 got drafted by Jim today.
Used to take 3 people to do it, but they're like, nah, Jim is more powerful than 3 people. He can do it on his own. But we got some good folks in there, including Miss Lacey getting those gifted subs.
Jim today gifted a tier.
Thank you so much for dropping that 5 bomb on us, Jim. Greatly appreciated. Greatly appreciated.
Audance Tanky got drafted by Jim today. Jim today gifted a tier 1 sub to Audance Tanky.
Audance Tanky. Which is Miss Lacey's new name, if you
Home
missed
Slice
it.
got drafted by Jim
Home
today.
Slice.
Jim today gifted a tier 1 sub to Home Slice.
Well, thank you for that 5 bomb. We're halfway through a level 1 hype train. Awesome, awesome way to kick off a Friday. Oh, we're halfway through a level 2. Okay, so that means we're getting 2 dongs of the ringy dingy. And one to grow on. And I guess that's a dong that's a grower, not a shower. Oh my god. I just hate when I try and relax and the brain decides to check out. I'll watch again, Mr. Eric. I need to be doing something physical to keep sleep away. Okay, so your drive has nothing to do with that. Coolio. Yeah, it's just the stuff that was physically on this machine. Well, on this drive, and apparently I moved a bunch of stuff to this drive to back it up. But that's why you back up for multiple drives and multiple locations. You got to practice safe data redundancy, and your boy didn't do that. So. Oh. And I was trying to play the boom, 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 wow sound. That was on that drive, too. So my fail sound was on the failed drive. Oh, man. Oh, man. A bomb bomb. When I bought my car, I test drove it. I just said, I really like this car, but there are a few others I'm considering that are significantly less expensive. I'm ready with money numbers for down payment today. I got some other loan options ready to go, but if you can let me know what you can do for me, I'd love to drive this home today. But it's still an unnecessary process. The whole dealership thing was invented by these people and put into law so that only they are allowed to sell vehicles. And making it nigh impossible for automakers to sell a car directly to a person. It's just forcing in the middleman. So I'm hoping as time goes on, we're able to get rid of that middleman system. That's not to say that dealers couldn't be there for folks that need someone to tell them what money to pay and to hold their hand the whole time. For those people, okay. But give me the option to just fucking buy a car from a company and not have to go through some middleman intermediary and pay extra money to pay their salary. I don't know how sound alerts deal with hosting sounds, but if they host it themselves, then it should be fine. Yeah, because all of my sound alerts and everything I've done, like it's literally I've uploaded it to Sound Alerts' server, so it all comes directly from there. I could, well, like with the fail sound here, that's and the stuff that plays off of my Stream Deck down here that you never see. That pulls locally. So the fact that the fail sound and other stuff like that is not accessible is because I no longer have it locally. So I hope that kind of makes sense. But, well, I mean, heck. So this is my Stream Deck right here. Sorry, it's not focusing. That's probably because it's a screen. But like here at the top, these are my that changes scenes. And it's a dinger, it's not focusing. I got some sound, some lights, and some other stuff there. So like
Excellent!
you get the idea. It makes things easy. Although technically you can just go in and you could map keys on a keyboard because that's in my early days before I started using sound alerts, but I still wanted to use sounds. I mapped the 10 key buttons over here on my keyboard to specific sounds that were just on my computer. So I would just like hit the number 7 when I wanted. I specifically remember it was the number 7 for the Bill and Ted. Excellent. So here's a little peek behind my stream curtain tonight. All right, hype train completed. The 1 gem hype train. We get 2 dongs of the ringy dingy. We'll catch up with chat, then we'll whip it out and dong around. Sorry for D's nuts. The key is to not let them know your numbers and force them to make concessions against your poker face. Oh, like I understand it. I can do it. I just think it's stupid and I hate it. Is that really the best you can do for me today? Hell yeah, gem train. Going off the rails on a Jim Ross train. Kind of works. Syllable-wise, it works. You should really have a NAS. Your boy just happens to have lots of experience with NAS setups, big and small. Happy to help. That is something that is on my list, and probably something I would have done in the next month or so. Was build myself a NAS, but now with the whole car problems and everything, gonna require a lot of money. I'm probably gonna have to put that off, which is stupid because you shouldn't put off data storage and stuff like that. But you gotta. Your boy ain't made of money. I wish I was. Hey, Homer, you made out of solid gold? You just need to go old style with your own Eric soundboard. I mean, that's kind of what I started doing with the Stream Deck here, and they still what I'd like to do is go on eBay and get an old radio station surplus sound effects, just a dedicated board. And I know I could do it with an extra keyboard or like a USB 10 key. I could just do it that way, but like just a dedicate, I don't know. Just like I still use a soundboard. I use an actual like outboard soundboard over here that my mic routes through, and it runs into actual like effects pedals on the floor, which is how I'm able to do this stuff. And I know I could do all that in the box, but I like having stuff that the fingies can interact with. Ring those dings, ding those rings. I have had excellent results with the Linux-based, easy-to-use recovery software called Test Disk. I've used it professionally several times. You can use a bootable USB to use it, and it does magic like a thorough drive scan to rebuild partition, tables, and files. And bong the dongs? Of course. All the dongs. I mean, maybe at some point I'll see what I can do about recovering stuff off this, but I also, for all I know, as I also still have an old spinning rust drive in here that maybe all of this stuff is just buried in the spinning rust drive. I don't know. I didn't have time to go through it all before stream. Waddy. Yes, definitely. All right, well, before we get into things here, we got some dongs of the ringy dingy we have to indulge in, so when you're donging the ringy dingy, don't forget your ear protection, because you never know what could happen. For the One Gym Hype Train, one dong! Two ringy dingies! And one ding of the wrongy dongy. Greatly appreciate that 5 bomb. The level 2.5 hype train. Yeah, we'll call it that. Dings of the wrongy dongy. I think of the alternative terms for dongs of the ringy dingy, dings of the wrongy dongy might be my favorite. Choo choo! Let the dongs ring out. It's too good to be true, but dongs are here. Wrongy dongy, your new adult star. Oh no, that's Pocket Man's cousin. That's Pocket Man's weird cousin. Wrongy dongy. He was gonna go with Dong Jeremy, but then he got sued. So dongs of the ringy dingy are full rings, and dings of the wrongy dongy can be partial rings. That could be like when I pick it up off the shelf and it goes, you know, when it donks around mutedly. Oh man. All right, one last thing to get in here. I found a beverage I've never seen before. I don't know if it's new, but it's new to me because I've never seen it. So we're gonna crack on into this boy right here. This is I don't think we've ever done a 7-Up on here, but this is 7-Up Tropical Soda. I've never seen this before. I don't even know what the tropicalness is supposed to be on here. Contains no juice. It looks like a picture of a orange? Maybe an orange and a mango? It doesn't really tell us on the can, does it? I don't think it does. Yeah, not really. Yeah. Oh well. It was new to me, and it's fun to try new things. So we are going to try new things. So let's get a crisp on it here. Sounds pretty crispy. Power Thirst, king of the juice. Oh! Tropical? I've also never seen... Oh, so maybe this is new. Waddy hasn't seen it. That looks like a peach to me. Oh, well, maybe. Maybe. It does kind of smell peachy. It does smell peachy. But sometimes when it comes to drinks, peach and mango can kind of like tomato potato, and muted dong sounds scary. Peaches aren't tropical, but that's more what it looks like. Crisp. Yeah, very well could be. All right, well, let's give it a try. So cheers, sláinte. Happy Friday, everybody. Happy Bennington Battle Day. That's definitely mango. That is not peach. I think it's just regular 7-Up with some mango flavor in it. So like lemon, lime, mango. And I'm only so sure because I've been, with my SodaStream stuff, I've been making a lot of mixes of like Starry and adding like Buble flavor drops to it. So like making blackberry Starry or making cherry Starry. But I've also made a lot of mango Starry. And this kind of tastes exactly like what I've been making. Waddy thinks peach mango is a spectacular fruit combo. Oh, it is. It's a fantastic combo. Yeah, I'm pretty confident this is just lemon, lime, and mango. Not a bad thing at all. And it's not overpowering. It's fairly light. But let's take a look here. Hello? We're supposed to... Oh, there we go. So, 7-Up Tropical. Let's take a look and see what it actually is. A vacation for your taste buds. Cool, crisp combination of the iconic flavor of 7-Up blended with tropical mango and peach.
Excellent!
Waddy called it. Didn't even get a good look at the can. Didn't even taste it. And Waddy called it.
Yeah.
I think I saw 7-Up Cherry there too. But I feel like that's been around longer. But yeah, peach mango. Hell yeah, we'll take it. Peaches come from a can after all. That is true. They were put there by a man in a factory downtown. Missed a couple comments, I think, where HB asked about Pocket Man's family. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me go back up. Oh, what kind of family does Pocket Man have when he's not the one that's never mentioned? Oh, there's a long and storied back history there, I'm sure. I mean, we do know. I mean, we do know of at least his other cousin, Joe Mama, who haunts the day-to-day life of Chris the Lamp. I think Peach Mango is a spectacular. Yep, it's okay, Waddy. Probably best to leave that as hidden lore. Well, there's always going to be time to learn more lore, and I'm sure as time goes by, we will. Especially as Pocket Man has been secretly plucking along at ways to start his own music career. And it's as horrifying as it sounds, but we'll let him bring that to you when he's good and ready. I want to know about family. CB Geek noticed yesterday there's mango nectar in your pantry. You might try to give it a shot in the Ninja Creamy. Mango is delicious. That may or may not have been the intent of its acquisition. I'd ask, but as of 2:30 this morning, my wife is traveling with her sister to PA to conduct business with the Amish for the purpose of inexpensive deliciousness. That is a good reason to go conduct business with the Amish. They know what they're doing when it comes to foodstuffs. I wonder if the zero sugar version suppresses the peach flavor somehow. Well, I did say, like, oh, it does smell like peach. They're pretty evenly matched. But like they are, when they're in beverages, they do come across pretty similar. And it kind of has that, ever so slightly, it has that canned fruit cocktail flavor, which I like.
Peer into the darkness. What you see or don't see will say something about you.
That was my Vincent Price laugh impression. Cherry 7-Up is great. I'm not sure if I've tried it. Maybe I'll give it a try. I know they've got it at the store here, so maybe we'll try that for next week. I also like fruit cocktail as an adult. I do too. It's something you kind of sleep on as a kid, but you get it a lot. But then as an adult, like, you kind of have to go out of your way to get fruit cocktail. And you're like, damn, I miss this.
Yeah.
And now I'm kind of curious about getting a couple cans of fruit cocktail and turning the fruit cocktail juice into soda. We haven't had an Eric Don't Fizz that in a while. That might be a good one to ease back in with. If you're calling about the missing feet, leave your address and the replacement feet will be rushed to you by my grandson Jody. That's a Vincent Price reference. Ultimately. I don't know. It's a difficult one. It's a difficult impression. Because, like, it can really easily turn into, like, a bad Stewie Griffin, and it also depends, like, if you're doing, like, old man Vincent Price, or, like, young and in his prime Vincent Price, because they're really two different things. Or if you're doing, like, Michael Jackson Thriller Vincent Price.
Darkness falls across the land. The midnight hour is close at hand. Creatures crawl in search of blood to terrorize your neighborhood. And though whoever shall be found without the soul for getting down must stand and face the hounds of hell and rot inside a corpse's shell. And though you fight to stay alive, your body starts to shiver, for no mere mortal can resist the evil of the Thriller.
Something like that. It's been a hot minute since I've done it. A fantastic attempt, but in my opinion, that leans more towards Tony J. Both are fantastic, though. Like I said, it's not necessarily an easy one to do, because there's a lot of subtleties to it, and it can really easily become something else. That sounds like demented mad scientist type of stuff. Yeah, it does. All right, Waddy has a video share. I will play that for you. No worries. How much of it do you want me to play? Just tell me when to stop. That is if it plays.
I'm Vincent Price, and you're invited to my party in the house on Haunted Hill, where so far the ghosts have murdered only 7 people. So won't you come and make it 8? You'll see human heads without bodies.
Heads without bodies. Go check out the abominable Dr. Phoebes. Perfect. But all right, we are caught up here. We've got our tasty beverage at the ready. So I think it's time we jump back in and continue on our never-ending quest to save Miss Trashley. My intro sound on Bard in the Yard stream is, "So won't you come and make it 8?" It's a Vincent Price movie that I was way too young to be watching when I saw it the first time. Gave me mad nightmares. All right, I went and I set all of this up before stream, so everything should just, and I didn't close anything out, so I'm hoping we're able to just run normally here. There it is. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Now it should look right and it should sound right. Because we were kind of in a narrow window last time. You'd enjoy House on Haunted Hill now if you were to watch it for its absolute campiness. My wonderful clagginess. Alright, I dialed down a little bit of the upscaling and tweaked stuff just a bit, so it should still look good, but hopefully not choke every time the camera moves like it did last time. And of course, let me know if the volume is good. It's always going to be louder for me than for you. So I'd rather you be able to hear it, and I can adjust myself accordingly.
Feeble humans, let us give you our power.
Unlimited power!
Soon, you will become unable to resist this.
The evil of the thriller.
Oh my god, someone breeded me while I was asleep. Was it you?
Hey, wake up.
Thought the 99 version was the original. I had no idea there was an original with Mr. Price.
To another.
Oh god, the 99 version is a
tell me
faint
what's going
ghost
on
in
here?
comparison to the original, which was 1959.
Americano, see? Now what brings a bloke like you to this part of the world? Oh, hey, easy, whoever you are.
Name's Leon. Came here looking for this girl. Seen her?
What, are you supposed to be a cop or something?
Came here to take out the trash. Have you seen it?
You don't look the type.
Maybe.
The remake tried to explain a whole bunch of things supernaturally that were literally
let
just
me
explained by an
guess.
acrimonious divorce
She's
in
the
the
president's
original.
daughter?
That's too good for a guess. Want to start explaining?
You got some
Psychic
splaining to
powers.
do.
Nah, just kidding with you, amigo. I overheard one of the villagers talking something about the president's daughter in the church.
Uh-oh, he's gonna have an accident.
And who might you be?
Me llamo Luis Serra. I used to be a cop in Madrid. But now I'm just a good-for-nothing guy who happens to be quite a ladies' man.
Why'd you quit?
Phew, policia. You put your life on the line. Nobody really appreciates you enough for it. Being a hero isn't what it's cracked up to be anymore.
Vincent and Boris, they don't
be a
have
cop
voices
myself.
like that anymore.
Only for a day, though.
I'm typically
I
not
thought I was
attracted to
bad.
horror stuff, so most of my early horror movie watching was
Somehow
due
I
to other
managed to get
people I
myself
hung out
involved
with.
the
That's
incident in
fair.
Raccoon City.
I saw a lot of movies when I was a kid I probably shouldn't have seen.
Help me, Leon! The door's locked. I can't open it. Look, there's a crank over there. Look, there's a gate here.
What is that thing?
Hey,
What is that thing?
Where are you going, Leon? Leon! Help! Leon!
After you. Now.
Bomb. By God, that man has a family. I wish I could just pick up that guy's big ass axe and use that as a weapon. That'd be bitchin'.
It's Leon. Sorry I couldn't get in touch
All my
sooner,
too young
but I
horror
was,
movie
a
watching
bit
was
tied
absolutely
up.
my own choice and a result of no adult
There
supervision.
was a male civilian held captive. According to him, Ashley's in a church somewhere.
What happened to him?
He managed to escape.
Do you have a fix on the location of that church?
No. But
No.
apparently there's a secret passage in the village that leads there. I'm heading back to the village.
Any other good stuffs in here? Oh, some boxes up there. Uh-oh. I guess we can't open any of that stuff.
Over here, stranger.
That's our buddy. Oh, hello. Well, if we save again, we don't have to watch that cutscene if we die. I'm back in the Dark Lord's good graces now as a horror movie fan, unencumbered by computions about it. I wasn't scared like a lot of kids. I just later realized because of religion that it was bad that I was desensitized, so I abstained from horror movies for a few years as a teen. My mom and a good friend of mine used to hang out with a lot of we hang out with a lot. We're into stuff like Nightmare on Elm Street and stuff. Yeah, I saw those movies probably much earlier than I should have. But that's just because my dad would put stuff on the TV he wanted to watch, and he didn't care if we were around for it or not. My tastes typically veer towards more sci-fi and sometimes the paranormal. Classic Twilight Zone is epic. All the Star Trek things, etc., etc. LF. A? Okay. If what?
Got something that might interest you.
That's his penis.
Got a selection of good things on sale, stranger.
The giant horse skunk weighs over 11 pounds.
The fucking what?
What are you buying?
All right, how much do we have? We have 18,000. Well, we can't buy the case. We could buy the treasure map for the village. Okay, the rifle is 12. Oh, we just don't have enough for the rifle and the scope. But the rifle is a very good thing to have.
Is that all, stranger?
I mean, we're kind of maxed out storage-wise, but that's all right. That's all right.
Thank you.
Well, actually...
What are you buying?
We got 6,600. Reload speed. Capacity is always good, because you want to be able to make more shots. Yeah.
Is that all, stranger? Thank you.
Alright, that'll do us for now. Haha! Ah, dang it, if we had come back here first... Well, no, we wouldn't have. Never mind. I didn't math right. We die and I can't type a 2-letter word right. Alright. Oh, shit, we have to go through this area. Well, again, it's good I bought the rifle. Kablamo! Guy's like, what the fuck was that? Oh, where's he? Come on, buddy. Don't you want to go join your friend? How about this guy? You want some, old man? Oh, that was a dynamite, Grandpa. Oh, we got this guy. This guy knows what's up. Get this, if I can get this guy. Oh, okay, never mind. I'll just wait for him to come over here. Ha ha! Told you I liked the rifle. In one ear and out the other. Booyah! Can we see anybody else? Sure we can. Oh man, he just went out of sight. Well, we can be patient and wait for him, I guess.
Yeah!
All right, we got 2 rifle bullets left. Is there anyone else we can see? Oh, that's a flag. Don't see anyone there. We got that guy. Did pretty freaking good. Did pretty freaking good. Oh, yeah, we have the shotgun, too. We haven't used that once. And we got a crap ton of grenades. Come on, open the door. Well. Oh, you butthole. Shoot, shoot, run, run! No, no, no! Crap! Press the wrong button. I was just hiding out in here. Oh man, I have too many grenades. Well, I think I can make a slight change here. There we go. I got myself one more spot. I can pick up this flash grenade. Anything else kicking around in here? Doesn't look like it. Oh, there's some boxes out here, though. Oh. Can I just drop it on the gun? Oh, I can't. Oh, I didn't think that through. So if we equip this... I forgot discarding doesn't just drop now. Dang it. I think we'd be able to then pick it up afterwards, but this game doesn't work in that way. Ah, well. Oops, I don't want to walk around with that. Probably should have thrown some of those grenades, especially since they were all grouped together like that. Ah, well, live and you learn. Emblem right half. Oh, and I forgot there was boom barrels, too. Ah, well. We still did a good job. Rifle ammo, yes, please. I remembered this section of game being a little more difficult than it was. Not that I'm complaining, we're just that awesome. There's all these boom barrels here. Here's the other half. Couple more containers. Rifle ammo, hell yeah. Actually, let's... I think it can hold more than 5 shots, can't it? Nope. 5 shots, that's it. Stuff in here. Don't mind if I do. Is that a yellow herb? Can I combine it with that? No, I can't. Shh. Dang. All right. Well, our health isn't 100%. The yellow herbs actually increase your overall health, but you need to mix them with a green first. So we're just going to use that so that we can take the yellow with us. Because you can't use it on its own. And now next time we get an herb, it'll increase our overall health. A green one, I mean. We are out of oh man. Oh, I really should have I should have gone to that storage upgrade, really. Well, ultimately the flash grenades are a distraction. So, we're going to ditch another flash grenade. Because they don't actually do any damage. Gonna, wanna, shoulda. I know. I know. Anything back here? Nope. Alright. Alright, put the things in there. Oh no, we're gonna have to... Are we at... Well, no, that's later, isn't it? We don't do it this first time. Fighting that big giant thing. Over there. Oh, it got all quiet. Spooky nooches. Definitely want that mask. Dang it. Kicked his head off, though. Uh-oh. Hi, friends. Are you familiar with my Lord and Savior, Remington? Actually, I'm gonna use a couple of these grenades. They take up a lot of space. Adorbs Kit-Pick on Discord. Did I get him? They threw booms at me, I throw booms at them. Circle of life. Who's yelling at me? From where? Don't let the door hit you on the way out. Oh crap, I saw that right there, right as I ran into it. Oh, no, didn't like the sound of that. Okay, it's a waste of ammo. I hate it, but they can't step in those things. Only I can. Sheesh. Fire! Fire! Can't jump over that. Can't jump over that. Hell yeah. Now we combine this with the yellow one, and we can increase our overall health. Slightly, but every little bit helps. Not done just yet. I can't quite remember how we get in there. That's how. Watching from bed on my notebook. He just hopped up, ignored me, and a moment later he's passed out. Aww. Feel safe and protected under the strength and power of Leon. Yeah, we can't shoot the fish. I wonder how that fish did go. A fish, oh. I don't think we can shoot the fish. Oh, we can shoot the fish. Oh God, it's too big. What do I do with it? Now I feel bad. He just fucking ate it. There we go. Hell yeah. Waste not, want not. But Waddy, you don't want to get locked into the Ames again. You won't get out until Tuesday. Waddy's been so exhausted this week, so tired right now. Someone please make me 8th in the Mars races later, even if I fall asleep. We'll do our best. I guess it's been 20-something years and I didn't realize you could eat the fish. Does Ames have tents for me to sleep in? This time of year they do. Aha! I knew there was something over here. Brass pocket watch. Oh yeah, we can sell... I forgot we could sell this stuff to the dude. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is the first one that has a snake in it. Oh, no, guess I'm wrong. There's another bear trap. Oh, I see. It's just for people who tried to go around and escape the other trap. Anybody call for a badass? It's a large crystal ball. It looks like it rotates. Well then, come on. Which way? That was quick. Sushi, oh yeah! Yoink! Insignia key! Sold only at Best Buy. They're bringing back Ames? It's been talked about for years. I don't know if it'll actually happen. As instructed by Lord Sadler, I have the agent in the confinement alive. Why keep him alive? I do not fully understand what the Lord's intentions are. I would, however, think he'd keep them separate, not confine them together as has been ordered. I don't expect Louis would trust a stranger, but if by chance they did cooperate, the situation could get a bit more complicated. If, for some reason, an unknown third party is involved, I don't think they'd let a chance like this slip by. But maybe it's all Lord Sadler's ploy, leaving us vulnerable so that this third party will surface, if they even exist, that is. It's an unlikely possibility, but if a prowler is already amongst us, then our plans could be ruined. I guess the Lord thinks it's worth the risk, if we're able to stop whatever conspiracy is at work. At any rate, it's the Lord's call. We will trust his judgment as always. I had no idea Ames had been so very New England-y. In March 2024, Ames announced plans to open new brick-and-mortar stores starting in 2026. Oh! Do they say where? I assume it's New England? That'd be pretty cool. As long as... I hope they... If it happens, I hope they lean into just the whole nostalgia of it. And then tried to expand and immediately folded.
Nuestro jefe se cuidará de la rata. Si la plaga es mucho mejor que la nuestra. Tienes razón.
Yoink! Plop.
You carry the same blood as us, it seems. Nevertheless, you're an outsider. Just remember, if you become unpleasant to our eyes, you'll face severe consequences.
Your face is a severe consequence.
What? Same blood.
Oh my god. Hit ratio dropped a little bit. Got 88 enemies, though. Oh, no, our hit ratio went up to 80%. And we weren't killed at all. It's not clear where it would be in their significant suggestions that it's all a hoax. A years-long hoax. That's kind of my thought, too. It'd be cool, but I don't know. I just find it hard to believe in this day and age, unless like there's somebody out there with really deep pockets and is thinking of like just buying a whole bunch of empty anchor stores in malls like old Sears and stuff. The 2023 revival was supposedly in Connecticut.
Leon, I've been able to get some new info that might help you.
Fill me in.
Apparently, there's a religious cult group involved. They're called the Los Illuminados.
Los Illuminados? That's a mouthful. Anyway, I had an
oh my god, look, you can see his arm outside of the frame.
But you're okay,
like he's
right?
just standing there behind a screen.
He could have killed me, but he let me live. And he mentioned something about me carrying the same blood
on the right-hand side.
Whatever that means.
Carry the same blood. Huh. Interesting.
Anyway, there are more important things than solving riddles right now.
You're right. Hurry and find that church, Leon.
Plant. You mean there you're just aimless? Bradley's and Caldor were mentioned. Yeah. I remember back when I first moved to Connecticut, there was, if I remember correctly, it was a Caldor that closed and became an Ames. At the Eastbrook Mall. It's a painting of a lake. Maybe it's around here somewhere. Fuck yo, Hutch. And I don't even have space for it. Well, Let's trade a flashbang for an incendiary. At least it does damage. You remember correctly, but that location has been a Kohl's for well over a day. Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm talking... This was 99. 99 was when I moved... Oh, 98. Yeah, it was fall 98 when we moved to Connecticut originally. And I only remember it because that was the first Caldor I had ever seen. And Ames was the one department store in my small town here in Vermont. And then the fact that, like... I moved to Connecticut, which was such a bigger and more populated place with more other things. And then it became an Ames, you know. Wait a second. There's a Uranus? And there's toilet paper, but there's no tortlet. There's a Uranus, and there's toilet paper, but there's no tortlet. What the heck?
Looks like they use toilets. Guess they're at least somewhat civilized.
Clearly they shit in the Uranus, Leon. Clearly they're shitting in the Uranus. Do you see a tortlet? I don't. I see TP, and I see a Uranus. That clearly they're pooping in. No tortlet. Such a tragedy. Travesty. Ames apparently started in Southbridge, Mass., and then St. Johnsbury, Vermont as their second store. Well, right off of 91, that would make sense. You know, you grew up in Vermont when you think of Connecticut as being more populated and having lots of... Compared to Vermont... Like, yeah. Like, socially, in school and everything, like, in terms of, like, fashions and styles and stuff, Connecticut was literally a year ahead. Like, when I would come back to Vermont and visit, everything was literally a year behind. It was kind of crazy. Ooh, a nice egg in this trying time. And I remember all my friends back here were like, oh, you live in Connecticut now. Ooh. And it was funny because then when I moved to Connecticut, people were like, wow, you're from Vermont. Wow, Vermont. So I had that going for me, which was nice. Can we jump out the window? No, we can't. I'll make sure we're not missing anything.
Looks like the people in this house eat like normal humans.
You know, you grew up in the quiet corner of Connecticut when you think Connecticut doesn't have a dense population and lots of things. My first grade class picture from New Britain has kids from 5 continents. Okay, we didn't miss anything. No Australia, no Antarctica. I'd be impressed if there was Antarctica in that lineup. Oh shit. It's that guy. All right, we're going to hit him with a rifle, and then maybe we'll throw a couple grenades. I think the rifle is the strongest, and at least we can get a couple of really good shots in from back here. Run! 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 No! 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 Fuck! Well, that's my head. I have a friend who did food service at McMurdo, and I've sold a cross stitch there, but other than that, I haven't been adjacent to it. That's pretty cool. All right, well, we have learned that Leon is susceptible to chainsaws coming into contact with his neck. Might cause him to lose his head. Don't lose your head! Don't lose your head. I sold things to all the continents. That's awesome. All right, let's try this again. If we can go 2 for 2. Dude, come on. Holy crap. Ruby, 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 Ruby! Well, that was a pretty good find, if nothing else. And nope, shotgun. Meep. You mean meep, meep? No, they only paid me to say it once, and then they double it up on soundtrack. Cheap bastards. All right, you know what? Toasty. Splats! Okay, this has got to be the first one that has a snake in it. Oh, no. Red plant. A highly unstable herb. Okay. Well, that's where the rest of the blue things are. Oh, crap. Oh, you butthole. Why didn't you burn with your friends? Don't worry, you're gonna join them real soon. I said burn! Anything else? Nope. Okay. Ah, man. All right, what do we got? We got a good amount of shotgun ammo. Let's do this the fun way. Rat in the penis! Oh, that lady almost forked me. I have a feeling the duder with the chainsaw is going to come running. There you are. I knew there was someone. Old Grandpappy standing on the roof again. Actually, we should load that. And combine our herbs. There we go. Pappy didn't have anything in his packet, did he? Nope, he did not. Well, we're going to run through, check all the inventory of the houses again. Although I don't think they restocked anything. No, it doesn't look like it. Yeah, it's all pretty much the same. Oh man, thought we'd get an egg by doing that. I guess not. Alright, now I think we go into the church. Indubitably. We unlocked it. Open that cabinet? Nope. Kaboosh! Going down! Elegant headdress. Alright, where do we view our stuff? Oh, there we go. Keys and treasures. There we got a pearl pendant, pocket watch, elegant headdress, a ruby, and an elegant mask. 3 divots, something might fit inside. Ah, yes. Will the ruby fit inside that? Nope. The rare stone set in this headdress has made it one of a kind. There are signs of use, but this brass pocket watch may still be worth something. It's in pretty good condition. Looks valuable. Alright, did we pick up all the stuff? I think we did. See nothing twinkling.
What are you buying?
Got something that might interest you.
My penis. Oh no, it's hanging here behind my penis.
Things on sale, stranger.
Yeah, I'll get you your medallions.
What are you selling?
We got those spinels. We got 11 of them.
Is that all, stranger?
Thank you.
Pearl pendant, I think we can sell it as is.
Ah, I'll buy it at a high price.
I love that.
Thank you.
Give him the pocket watch.
I'll buy it at a high price.
Thank you.
The elegant headdress. Yeah, I think that goes as is. The mask we can make more valuable when we find the right gems for it. The ruby, I think, might go into something else later, so we're going to save that as well. But I think we can sell the headdress.
Ah, I'll buy it at a high price.
I'll wear an elegant headdress because I'm a pretty princess. Thank you.
All right, everything else we'll hold on to for now.
What are you buying?
We definitely need the bigger case.
Is that all, stranger? Thank you.
But
I don't think we're going to spend the 10 grand on the treasure map. I'm not a fan of the TMP, so I don't think I'm going to buy it. I think I'll actually just sell back the TMP ammo. Okay. I will get the scope for the rifle.
Is that all? Thank you. What are you buying?
And then... let's see... got 41 grand. I mean, we could easily just max out the firing speed and be done with that already.
Is that all strength? Thank you. Is that all strength? Is that all strength? Thank you.
All right, so we've maxed out the handgun, at least for what he can do right now. Shotgun. Capacity is only 6. We move it to 8. That could be useful. The firepower of the rifle so far is all right. 8 would be 14. They give us 9,000 left over. We could do the reload speed and the capacity, and then do the capacity. Okay, yeah, I think we can do those 3 things. So we're going to do capacity for the shotgun.
Thank you.
Then we'll do reload of the rifle.
Thank you.
Capacity of the rifle.
Thank you.
All right, we got 3,000 left over. I don't think we can do anything else.
What are you buying? What are you buying?
Yeah, we're not buying the TMP. Oh, we can sell them the...
What are you selling?
The TMP ammo. Because I'm not going to buy the gun. It's another 2 grand.
Is that all strength? Thank you.
And it frees up the space.
What are you buying?
Will that give us one more something? No. We would need 7. Okay. Well, still, we are in a better position than we were. Alright, those are maxed out. Let's just do a little bit of organizing here. Oops. Dang it, keep pressing the wrong button. All right. Nice and tidy. Oh, I do want that equipped. Ah, the churchyard. Jeez, she got a thick head. Oh wait, hold on. Our scope isn't attached. There we go. I think that's better. Splats! Alright, is there anyone else from right here we can snipe? Doesn't look like it. We gotta start getting those blue medallions. Ah, dang it, just get closer. Come on, come on. At 8. Okay, it's through there and then around the back of the church. Oh yeah, I can see it right through the fence. Right there. Well, we're going to save that flash grenade. Kablamo! Come on, right there. Saw a nest up here. We sure did. Fucking grenade in a nest. Okay. It won't budge. All right, I'm pretty sure there's a lady around back here, if I remember. Yep, and there was the lady. Don't play with dynamite, duder. 3 family insignias of the dead ringers. It looks like the dial only turns clockwise in either 3 or 4 increments. Turn the dial how many increments? But we got them all. Yeah, ad in 45 seconds. All right, thank you for the reminder. All right, unfortunately, folks, ad break is going to play. But then we'll be done for the night in terms of ads. All right, we got to go look at the stones. I don't remember off the top of my head what does what stone-wise. Twins must be buried under this grave. So that's like an M-looking one. There's like the angel-looking thing. There's the one that looks like an M. And the one that looks like a Z. So an angel, an M, and a Z. That's happening! Okay, so we got to make it so just those 3 are illuminated. So we're going to go 3, then we'll go 4. That's the Z. There's the Z, the M, and so that turns that one off. Alright, this starts us over. So it's basically the 1 o'clock, the 3, the 2 o'clock, and the 4 o'clock that we need to do. If I remember correctly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do another 4. Let's do 3. 1, 2, 3. 3 again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then another 3. 1, 2, then 4. 1, then 4. Oh, is that not the right one? Or is it the one that's like just before 9 o'clock? Actually, I think... okay, yeah, I think it's like that one, that one, that one, to make like a Mercedes symbol. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's go 3. 3. 3. 3. 1, 2, 3. Because this turned them all on. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, dang it, I meant to say 4. Alright, so we're kind of resetting ourselves here. Okay, so now 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Three. 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, three. One, 2, 3. Dang it. All right, let's try this again. Oh, holy moly. Well, we turned them all off. Oh, buddy. All right, let's try this again. 1, 2, 3. 3. 1, 2, 3. 3. 4. 4. 4. 3. There we go. Green cat's eye. Does this one go in the crown? It was once set in something. No, it was not in that. Okay. All right. Wait a second. Oh, no, we have to go outside. Yeah, okay. I know where we're going. I know where we're going.
Leon, have you reached the church yet?
Well, yeah. Sort of.
Leon, did I mention not to take the scenic route? At any rate, Ashley's probably inside that structure. Rescue her. Hurry!
In other words, don't go this way, dipshit. Although I'm pretty sure the front door is locked. And if it's not, I'm gonna feel silly.
Hunnigan, it's Leon. The door's locked. I can't get in.
Oh, well, better go
Did
home.
they teach you how to pick locks at the academy?
Yeah. There's some sort of indentation, like something might fit inside.
Well, there's no use standing around. Leon, you have to find some way or something to get inside.
That's what she said. Well, Leon, don't just stand around. Find something and stick it in there.
¡Ahí está!
Bye-bye, buddy. gonna have to use a rifle round on this. Come on. But whee! Rifle ammo! Yeah.
Closure of the church. Regarding the two fugitives, the apprehension of Louis is our top priority.
The American agenda is a distant second. American agent is a distant second. What Louis stole from us is far more important than the girl. Unless we get it back, the girl will become useless to us. We must get it back to execute our plan to end the world. Our plan to the end. Jesus, I am making stuff up. If it gets in the wrong hands, the world would become a totally different place than what Lord Sadler had envisioned. At all costs, we mustn't let that happen. Nevertheless, we're not letting go of the girl. To ensure that the agent does not get to her, I have locked the church door where the girl is being held. Anyone who needs access to the church must first get approval by Lord Sadler. There is a key beyond the lake, but it should be safe now that the Delgato has been awakened by our Lord. No one will get across the lake alive. Plus, our same blood courses through the agent's veins. It'll just be a matter of time before he joins us. Once he does, there will be nobody else left that will come looking for the girl.
That's what you think.
I knew one of these was going to have a freaking snake in it. I just thought the first snake showed up sooner. Don't want to miss those. Ah, there you are. There's that one.
¡Agárralo!
Where are you? Oh, you're way down there. Before we go forward, let's get that last gem medallion thing. I think it was back at that puzzle and I just overlooked it. Because otherwise, if it's just one remaining, I'm gonna forget it. There it is. And
all right. Now the stranger's gonna give us a prize.
I think the next save point we hit is where we're going to call it, and then we'll move over and play some Marbs. Holy crap, that is a lot of Boyds. That is a whole murder. And I got a flash grenade back. I'm pretty sure I don't fight this thing until I come back through. Because I really don't want to do it now. That sounds marbulous. Ha! Let's check these shacks. Another spinel. Nothing in here. Kablamo!
Got some rare things on sale, stranger.
So you've shot more than 10 medallions. Like I promised, go claim your specialized gun in the buy screen. Don't worry about money. This one's on the house.
What are you buying?
Oh yeah, the Punisher. This 9mm handgun will blast a hole through 2 enemies.
This is a specialized gun I was talking about. Thank you.
And I'm pretty sure it uses the same ammo as the regular handgun. Standard 9mm, 1.2. We have put some money into it, but this is a 1. This starts at a 1.1. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna sell the regular handgun back. And start using the Punisher.
What are you selling?
You got 14 grand.
Ah, I'll buy it at a high price. Ah, thank you.
We got a couple spinels. Yep.
Is that all, stranger? Thank you.
Yeah, we'll wait on these until we can mix them with other things.
What are you buying? What are you buying? Is that all, stranger? Thank you.
Okay. Increase the firepower of that from 4 to 5. That'd be pretty good. Reload speed of the shotgun. Well, this is our main gun. Let's bring this up.
Is that all? Is that all? Thank you.
All right. And this is where we will pick it up next time. We are 2.5 hours in so far. We're closing in on Trashley. It is now bottom of the hour, so we are going to take a very quick bathroom break here, get up, stretch, refill your beverages, do all that stuff, and then we will be back in just a couple minutes to play some Marbles on Stream! A double dose of Marbs at that, because I owe you for Tuesday and being unable to Marb. So while we're on our break, we're going to play the latest release from Beauty Mark, some nice horror pop here. This is Kisses at the Crime Scene. This single dropped today. I'm digging it. I hope you will too. We've played it already, but we're gonna play it again. All right, pee-pee time.
On my tail, I got a run.
right, Marb Stars. I hope you're ready to roll. I know I'm ready to roll. Welcome back. I hope you got some nice, tasty beverages, and you're ready to play with your Marbs. Calling all Marb Stars, calling all Marb Stars. It's time to roll, it's time to roll. Get those Marbs in your hand, juggle them softly and oh so sweetly, and bring your final purchases down to the service desk because it is time to play Marbles on Stream. Oh yeah. Lamp is here! Lamp! And so is Seema! Seema! Nice to see ya. All right, and as promised on Tuesday, I do owe you 2 rounds of Marbs tonight, so I hope you're ready to roll twice. Exclamation point, play. How you doing, Lamp? How was your night? Oh, what a night! I guess I did finish that drink. That's all right. Our beverage for this evening, Lamp, was one I've never seen before. This is 7-Up Tropical. And we discovered that it is mango and peach 7-Up. And it's very good. So let's get a nice crisperoonie here. Nice and crispy. Sláinte. Cheers. Clinky drinky. Happy Friday, Marb Stars. Oh, it's been an interesting night. Tell us all about it, Lamp. Interesting good, interesting bad, interesting... inquiring minds. Oh, we got Anya May here. Anya! Welcome in, welcome in. We got Crystal Lamp, myself, Anya May, HB, and Seema. I know we've got a mare bear out there. Waddy already warned us she might fall asleep, as did Jim. But if Waddy and Jim are out there, want to get on in. All right, we got Jim on the board. That brings us up to 6. But exclamation point play, Marb Stars. Let's update our game category here. So if people come here thinking we're playing Resident Evil, they won't be sadly mistaken. All right, we got Mare Bear on the board as well. That's 7. We got lucky number 7 Marb Stars. Exclamation point play. If there's one more out there, open up that coveted 8th place position. We'd love to have you. CB Geek's sitting there watching the stream. You suddenly got a Facebook message from the lead designer on the Stealth Changer project, the Tool Changer project I'm about to build, as I dropped a few questions about it in a group yesterday. Man, the 3D printing community is awesome. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. But exclamation point play, Marb Stars. Anybody that's out there wants to jump on in, we would be more than happy to have you. Exclamation point play. Oh, we got our 8 Marbs on the board now. Excellent. Oh, CB Geek was holding out on us. I had to ensure I didn't have shitty outcome. All right, fair enough. Fair enough. So it looks like we might have lost Waddy to sleep, but let's give an old page to the service desk just in case. Paging Waddy to the service desk for Marbles on Stream. We are about to roll. Paging Waddy to the service desk for Marbles on Stream. We are about to roll. Thank you for shouting your names. So Sorry about the lag. Was making no worries, no worries. We just want to make sure we're not rolling without anyone, if we can help it. Sometimes it happens.
Hey, everything's gonna be okay.
Yeah, it is.
Everything's gonna
be fine.
Everything's gonna be okay.
It's gonna be okay.
I said everything's gonna be fucking okay.
Like that. The vocalist reminds me a lot of young Madonna. Are you talking about the music I'm playing right now? Beauty Mark? This one? Yeah. Yeah, I can totally see that, like a young Madonna. The interesting night, says Lamp, started out not wanting to be in my apartment. Went to a bar, then went to a friend's house where I learned about one of my other friends. Let's just say sometimes when you know someone, you truly don't know who they are. Oh, I see. I see. CB Geek says, with the 3D printing stuff, it's rarely a faceless company you're talking to about stuff. It's typically the person who designed the thing that you're working with. That's heckin' rad. Yeah, that is pretty awesome. That is pretty awesome. Well, one of the potential solutions to my needing a new vehicle problem I've been looking at, the Ford Maverick, comes with 3D printing in mind, and they put a bunch of stuff into the truck specifically designed so that people can 3D print stuff for their vehicle. And I think that's pretty cool. And that's one notch in the direction of maybe going that route in terms of a new daily driver. But we'll see. We'll see. No, I can't 3D print you a car. My mom has asked many times. No, they have, like, specific things built into the vehicle. So, like, if you want cup holders in the back seat, you can just print your own cup holders. Stuff like that. And I think that's pretty cool. And maybe could prompt me to, you know, after all these years, consider jumping into 3D printing myself. I don't know. All right, we got 8 Marbs here for race number 1, so let's roll. We are doing 2 Grand Prix here, everyone, so bear that in mind, because we are making up for Tuesday. Holy jeez, holy moly! Talk about dropping in. Our world record on this course, 3 minutes and 20 seconds. Looks like a biggin. Looks like a biggin. Where is my Jeep, CP Geek? In your parking space, I hope. If not, I recommend calling the police. Well, can't you 3D print some police? Okay, and we're splitting the field here. Looks like Anya May's leading us that way, and looks like CP Geek's leading them that way. Whoa, it looks like a big bong! That looks like a big bong, too! Man, that's the ugliest damn bong I've ever seen. Where's my Lambo? I can, but the 3D printed police would be ever so slightly less effective than the real thing. Yeah, but they'd probably have a better safety record. Yeah, I mean, unless they're like a choking hazard. And that raises all sorts of ethical questions. All right. I hate when they split especially, like, this is like the widest split of a field in Marbs I've ever seen. We can't even watch both sides at the same time. We can just stand here at the center and stare at this big bong. All right, Anya May still leading down the right. CB Geek still leading down the left. None of my 3D printed parts has ever killed anyone. Yet. Well, there's that meme that's like, the risk of being killed by a cow is close to 0, but it's never exactly 0. And just replace cow with 3D printed object. Although I'm sure there's some kid out there, some little kid that is choked to death on something that came out of a 3D printer. I would not be surprised, unfortunately. Just the nature of things. We can't even follow this course. This is kind of it's long and it's spread out, and it makes it kind of boring, in all honesty. All right, looks like Chris the Lamp is now leading the charge on the right. CB Geek is still leading on the left. All right, and all our Marbs are about to go into the big bong. All right, CB Geek officially in the lead now. First one flying through the bong. First chamber, second chamber. Into the Spinneroonie. Into the green tea-filled blueberry Twizzler. And kablamoed. All right, CB Geek with the W. I guess the finish... Okay, yeah, they hit the finish line right in the kablamo. All right, looks like it's me versus Chris the Lamp. Who's it going to be? Oh, just ahead of Chris the Lamp. It was your boy, Chris the Lamp in third, HB fourth. Here comes Seema for fifth. Comes Anya May for sixth. Jim's going to lock in that seventh, and it looks like Mare Bear, with Waddy not here to defend against it, going all out, how dare. No cheating. Removing a person from a cow? I mean, people have done some pretty things. But CB Geek with the W, your boy with the sexy silver second, Crystal Lamp third, HB fourth, Seema fifth, Anya May sixth, Jim seventh, and Mare Bear, how dared, stealing that eighth. Mare Bear, how dare. I just had to say it because it's fun. No one is officially how daring Mare Bear, but I'm just saying it because I enjoy it. Oh, there we go. How dare Mare Bear. Yay! Mare Bear loves it. Let's move on to race number 2, Electric Boogaloo Boost Rocking League. Exclamation point play. I love being naughty. I know you do, Mare Bear. Ugh. It was more a bovine tap dance thing. Wasn't there a commercial along those lines, like back in the 90s, with like a tap dancing cow or something, like a milk commercial? I don't know. Maybe it's a memory I'm just making up on the spot. It just seems like something that would have been on TV in the late 90s. Looks like we're dropping out on a soccer pitch here. World record on this course, 1 minute 6 seconds. Exclamation point play. Let's get our Marbs on the board. Our magic number is 8. We got Jim, Lamp, Seema, myself, Mare Bear, and HB. If I didn't say your name, you're not yet on the board. Sounds more like a milkshake thing. My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard today, like I'm better than yours. I have an open house and an appointment at the DMV all before noon tomorrow. Well, that's a heck of a Saturday, Seema. That is a heck of a Saturday. Well, I hope the rest of the day goes a little smoother and you're able to enjoy yourself more. But cows are for petting and milking and leather and ribeye steaks and cheeseburgers. Before noon is sleeping time. That I also agree with. That was me today. I think I slept until like 12:30 today just because I could. Although my body woke me up like 10 minutes after my work alarm would have. But I was like, I can just go right back to sleep. Because today was Bennington Battle Day, which is Vermont's fake holiday. And I got paid to just sleep till noon. Speaking of which, I should eat breakfast. In this case, appropriately, I've got some leftover taco beef in the fridge for taco making. That's what I had for dinner. I made some tacos. I made a big old pot of taco meat and kept it simple with some cheese and some sour cream and some pico. And I got plenty of leftovers for tomorrow. All right, we got our 8 Marbs on the board. We got Seema, Jim, Chris the Lamp, myself, Anya May, Mayor Bear, CB Geek, and HB. If I didn't say your name, you're not on the board, but we're going to get rolling because, again, we got 2 Grand Prix to get through tonight. After the week that you have, Eric, I'm sure that you really needed a good rest. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And I'm glad I got it. And then I can do the same thing tomorrow if I want. Also, today it was a beautiful, cloudless day with no freaking smoke in the air. Finally, there was no freaking smoke in the air. It was so nice. It was so nice. What the heck is this? Oh yeah, this is like a Rocket League course. So kind of creative. Nice one. What? Oh, that looks really neat. Look at that. Whoa! It's all Doctor Strange. All right, looks like Anya May is leading the way. Oh, Seema off the board, the first one in this Grand Prix to get some Yitza Pizza. Oh no, we've lost the Yitza Pizza sound as well. Oh, that's a dinger. I better be able to copy those off of sound alerts. I'm heating up the oven because I will be Yitza Pizza-ing. That is a good plan. That is a very good plan. My taco beef has corn mixed in for ease of storage. I've got some cheddar in the fridge, and I think I can scare up some salsa, and I got some hot sauce to go with. Good plan. Sounds delicious. Oh, CB Geek joining Seema for some Yitza Pizza. Now, Mare Bear's out at...
It's not about butthole.
It's not about butthole pleasures, but it is about Mare Bear stampeding towards the finish here. Mare Bear's like, I'm going to be the one to finish first. And Chris the Lamp looking to lock down the second place that I stole from him last time. HB currently in third. And Mare Bear... Oh no, Mare Bear missed the goal. She was almost there. She got right to the edge, but she just couldn't finish. And she went for Yitza Pizza instead. Chris the Lamp stealing the W. Jim with a sexy silver second. Anya May in third, rounding out your top 3. HB joining the Yitza Pizza crew. Now, where's your boy going to go? Am I going to finish, or am I going to go get some Yitza Pizza?
Bah.
Oh, your boy got to the edge and didn't finish. Oh, no. That's all right. We're going to go have some Yitza Pizza instead. But Chris the Lamp picking up that W. Jim second, Anya May third. Everyone else offers some Yitza Pizza. Your boy fourth. HB fifth. Mare Bear sixth. Wait a second. Oh no, this is right. CB Geek seventh. Seema in eighth. Getting How Dared thusly. Seema, how dare. And we're on to race number 3 halfway through this Grand Prix. Colorful, adventurous landslide. Exclamation point play. Edging is all well and fine, but you gotta let him finish at some point. Otherwise, it's just rude. Well, you just go for Yitza Pizza, I guess. Who's rude? How rude? I got some cans of refried beans downstairs. Things will get downright musical tomorrow. Well, that's the thing with beans. They're the one food that give you dinner and a show. I know other things do as well, but it's a joke. And gonna keep right on daring. We expect no less from you, Seema. We expect no less. That's the joke. Exclamation point play, everybody. We got 7 Marbs. We're just missing 1. I think we're missing Mare Bear. Does Mare Bear how dare to get on the board? There she is. There she be. And of course, anybody else out there hanging out, lurking, wants to jump on in, !point plays, all you got to do, we'd be happy to have you. As always, you don't need to own Marbles on Stream in order to play along at home. You just got to type it in the chat. It's as easy as that. I'm just committed to the pact. I kind of have to. That's what we do. That's what we do. F your pact. That's putting it subtly. All right, let's get rolling. I haven't checked if we're going to have a nice looking weekend here weather-wise. But part of me feels like it might be a good opportunity, if it is, to take my annual drive out to Lake Willoughby, because I have not done it this year. Usually I go in the early, like where spring meets summer, but I didn't do that this year because I was just too busy. And then I usually go, well, I try to go in the end of September when it's just barely too cold to be out there, but I go anyway. But if it's a nice day, either Saturday or Sunday, maybe I'll make that drive. It is a haul. It is a haul. It's not my pact, it's Wattie's, but I'm faithful to her pact. Well, it is the pact members' pact, and Wattie is just the chairperson of the pact. The leader of the pact. All right, Jim currently leading the charge here. Flying right... Oh, no, getting to peddling. Getting to peddling. Oh, CB Geek not getting to peddling, flying right on through. Jim recovered, though, in second place now. CB Crystal Lamp third, your boy in fourth. CB Geek leading the charge.
Bah.
Flying through that double spinneroonie like it ain't even there. World record on this course, 1 minute 42 seconds. Not going to hit the record here, but going to do quite well. Crystal Lamp off the board. Yeets a pizza. Don't forget to keep track of your Yeetses and your other stats and let us know if you get a hat trick. All right, CB Geek locking in the W. Anya May getting the sexy silver second. Your boy in third, Seema fourth. Here comes Jim for fifth. HB joining Crystal Lamp for some Yeetsa Pizza. Now we're just waiting for Mare Bear. It's going to drop into number 6 here. All right, and CB Geek with the W. Anime, Sexy Silver second, your boy in third, Seema fourth, Jim in fifth, Mare Bear sixth, HB seventh, and Crystal Lamp, how daring and stealing that eighth. Crystal Lamp, how dare. Woo! Second. All right, moving on to the penultimate race on Grand Prix number 1. Third, exhilarating excess! ! Play. Play. I'm just going to sit here vibing until we're all ready to roll. All right, 7 Marbs on the board. We're missing someone. We are missing Mare Bear. We got HB, Seema, Jim, Crystal Lamp, myself, CB Geek, and Anya May. There she is. There's Mare Bear. All right, we got our core 8 here. And again, anybody that wants to jump on in, we'd be happy to have you roll with us. Exclamation point play is all you guts to do. Let's get rolling. All right, got this Plinko start here with a big old ace of spades right in the middle. A little too much bubblegum pink for Lemmy, though. All right, little full contact Marbs in there as we shuffle ourselves around. Oh, careful, we got some deadly lasers down here. CB Geek going to be the first one moving forward. Dances right between the deadly lasers. Here comes Chris the Lamp. Like they aren't even there. Oh, I think it was close, but everyone avoided the deadly lasers. Well done, everyone. Well done. CB Geek leading the charge. Going into the paddle wheel of sadness. Right on through to the tumble dryer of despair. What the heck is this? What is this crazy contraption? Looking a little sus, if you ask me. Look at that. That's a little, yeah, no wonder folks are turning around and going to get some Yeetza Pizza rather than going into the balls and flying out the shaft. Jim, Yeetza Pizza. And stealing that 8th. Seema, Crystal Lamp, and Mare Bear joining as well. The rest of us sort of flopping around in those balls. I don't know how else to describe this. CB Geek making his way up to the tip. Oh, stumbling. Not quite making it. I told you. Well, now you just need a W, Jim, and you'll get a hat trick. Oh, Anya May off for Yeetza Pizza, leaving only the top 3 Marbs. Oh, no, now your boy's gone as well. CB Geek and HB, the only Marbs that remain, can't quite exit the shaft. There's no other way to describe this, as that is what it is. All right, HB off for Yeetza Pizza. CB Geek, the only Marb that remains. Are you going to make it, CB Geek? Are you going to make it? Oh no, he's falling back down the shaft. You're going the wrong way. No. Oh, you're stuck in the shaft, CP Geek. Go. Do we need to get something and sound you out of there? Wee! Okay, come on, CB Geek, please just exit the shaft or do something so the race can end. We're hinging on CB Geek at this point. Oh, CB Geek just dribbled out the tip there. Decided to go for Yeetza Pizza instead. Oh my god. What a course. What a course. Is that a failure to launch? No. All right, let's move on to the last race of this Grand Prix. Dangerous Airy Area! Exclamation point play. We're not calling last call because we got one more Grand Prix after this. All right, and after all that talk of balls and shaft and giant horse cock, we're going to touch some grass, okay? We're going to touch some grass. So I think we'll be okay. All right, we got 7 Marbs on the board. 7. Lucky 7. Hashtag Bukkake Marbs. All right, we got myself, Anya May. There we go. CB Geek makes 8. We got CB Geek, myself, Anya May, Jim, Seema, Mare Bear, HB, and Chris the Lamp. If I didn't say your name, you're not on the board. I'm not interested in touching any grass. It's time to smoke it. Enjoy, Seema. Enjoy. Let's get rolling. Roll one up. World record on this course, 2 minutes, 29 seconds. All right, Jim, the first Marb out, just barely. But anything could happen this early on. Oh, we are bouncing all around. All right, off the board, a whole bunch of us. Mare Bear, Jim. Mare Bear, how dared, once again, stealing another 8th. Jim 7th, HB in 6th. Oh, your boy getting pegged right off the board, unless I can stick the landing. I can't stick the landing. Crystal Lamp joining us as well. Only CB Geek, Anyame, and Seema remain as this race rolls forward. Where the heck did it... Okay, CB Geek missed the warp point. Now only Anyame and Seema remain. Oh, there goes Anyame. Only Seema remains. Wow, we got some horrible courses this time around. And Seema's stuck in a warp loop. Anyame getting the sexy silver. All right, now we're waiting on Seema to free us from this oblivion. Oh, no. This stupid warp loop. Okay, so when I went to the Social Security office today to change my name, the woman said, "Are you sure you want your last name to be in the order last names to be in the order they are in?" I said, "Well, I wasn't really interested in having a last name Brown." Brown Johnson. Good choice. Good choice on you there. Oh, that's great. That is great. Come on, Seema, please free us from this prison. Come on. You can do it. Oh, Seema finally made it through. Well, I tell you, when next time we go back and play Timberborn, I think we're going to have a beaver named Brown Johnson. All right, this is the Seema course closing things out. Will Seema make it through after surviving all of that so far? Oh, Seema getting hit by the giant swing, but charging on forward now into the labyrinth. Oh, there is... Oh, look at those the hammers and the deadly lasers. This course is diabolical. This course is diabolical. All right, Seema made it through the labyrinth by going around the outside, round the outside, round the outside. But it is now hammer time. Right into some deadly lasers. Oh, and Seema got hammered right into the deadly lasers. Good effort, Seema. Good effort. You made it 10 times farther than any of us did. But it's Yitza Pizza for everyone. And now let's head on over to Victory Valley for the first time tonight and see who stands tall and proud and is going home with all the gold, glory, and bragging rights. In third place, going home with LeBron's, we've got... Hey, it's your boy. I'll take it. And in second place with silver, sexy silver, we've got... Crystal Lamp. And in first place with all the gold, glory, and bragging rights is none other than the most...
Excellent!
CB Geek! Well done. 49 points, 3 W's for CB Geek. Putting us through the ringer there. Crystal Lamp second, 47-1. Your boy third, 36-0. Anya May fourth, 35-0. Jim fifth, 24-0. Seema sixth, 0-1. Mare Bear seventh, 0. And Zalo HB securing 8th for the pact, which is exactly what Waddy asked us to do, to have someone in the pact secure 8th. So HB locking that down. Well done. Round of applause for everyone. We are all excellent on this blessed day. But now it is time for Grand Prix number 2, Electric Boogaloo, because we got to make up for Tuesday. So here we go, right back into the thick of it. Into the thick of it. Doot. All right, everybody, exclamation point play. Let's start off Grand Prix number 2. And of course, anybody out there lurking wants to jump on in, we'd love to have you for Grand Prix numero dos. Exclamation point play, everybody. So who are we missing? Am I on the board? I am on the board. Now we got Jim, Mare Bear, myself, Anime, CP Geek, Crystal Lamp, and Seema. We are missing HB. There you are. There you are, HB. All right, well, let's get rolling. Might as well just keep this train in motion. It is after midnight at this point, so we're going to try to pick up the speed just a little bit. Because I know it's getting late and some folks are... Well, some of us already have gone to sleep. And I know the rest of us are probably looking forward to doing just that as soon as we're finished here. That's just what I'm going to be doing. All right, Seema leading the charge on the right. And in general... Okay, that's a weird paddle wheel. You gotta get paddled to make your way through it. They knew what they were doing. It's a peddling. Into a second round of paddling. Into a third round of paddling. Holy moly. We're gonna have sore butts by the time we're through here. That's what she said. Seema's holding on to that first place spot, though. Mare Bear, though, is coming for it. Giggity. Oh, Mare Bear into first place now. Seema, though, getting spun around by that spinneroonie. Here comes HB, though. All right, Mare Bear putting some distance in, dropping into that tumble dryer of despair. Oh, Mare Bear missed the warp spot off the board. Mare Bear, how dare. And picking up 2/3 of a hat trick on race number 1. All right, HB eats a pizza. Is a sore butt a sign of butthole pleasures? It's not about butthole pleasures at all. Oh, Jim off the board for some Yitza Pizza. CB Geek is leading the charge. Way out in the lead. Way out in the lead. I have to step away for a minute. All right. No worries. Looks like there's still a bunch of time left on this course anyway. All right, now Crystal Lamp somehow ending up in the lead. Seema in second. Anya May in third. I don't know how the heck that happened. All right, but Chris the Lamp with the W. Well done, Lamp. Here comes Seema for second. For that sexy silver second. And here comes Anya May for third, rounding out the top 3. Now we're just waiting on your boy and CP Geek. We got to make it through the sharks. Don't be so sad, the ocean. You are full of sharks. All right, come on. CP Geek. Where the heck am I? I'm way back up there. All right, CB Geek with a comfortable 4th here. Locking this in. Now we just got to wait for your boy to finish things up. And then we'll be ready to move on to race number 2. Oh, wait, Flames of Oblivion. What the heck? They're going backwards. All right, well, Flames of Oblivion for your boy. Crystal Lamp with the W, Seema with the Sexy Silver second, Anya May third, CB Geek fourth. Everyone else, your boy, Jim, HB, and Mare Bear offer some Yitza Pizza. Mare Bear, how dare. Let's move on to race number 2. Rolling Brutal Wormhole. Exclamation point play. What does that say? Does that say Wormies? Okay, Wormies. Well, the course is called Rolling Brutal Wormhole, so okay, I guess it's not all that weird to say Wormies. Wormies! We have actually rolled this race before. If you look at the upper right, we rolled this race before, and CP Geek actually won when we raced it. Got a 3 minutes 51 seconds. So will CP Geek go 2 for 2 on the Wormies course? Guess we'll see. Guess we'll see. All right, we're gonna wait a minute on this one just to make sure Anya May can get back on the board here. Yeet me or beat me. To steal a line from a sleeping Waddy. All right, 6 Marbs on the board.
Bah.
All right, we got Mare Bear on the board. Now we're just waiting for Anya May to come back. Yeah, we got 7 Marbs. We're just waiting on Anya May. She said stepping away for a minute. I'm not entirely sure how long that might be, but we'll give a reason. There you are. All right. That's all right. That's all right. Sorry. Exclamation point play 5. Sorry, 6. That's okay. That's okay. I was gonna babble and buy some time until you came back. So perfect timing. All right, let's get rolling here. Let's see if CP Geek can hold on to his reign as Wormies champion. All right, here we go, rolling into the start here. This one kind of looks like an infection, like smallpox. I guess maybe a Martian with chicken pox or something. I don't know. It's kind of gross. All right, HB. No, Jim out like a rocket, like a bat out of hell. He'll be gone when the morning comes. Not sure where Jim got that big old boost of speed. Is right, but take it for all it's worth. Getting a pretty good lead in there. Mare Bear in second, HB in third. Almost the whole course going left. Seema going right.
Gotta go fast!
Gotta go fast!
Gotta go faster! Roll at the speed of sound. Turning, getting knocked around. Got ourselves a situation, but in a new location without any explanation.
Jim still leading the charge. Mare Bear closing the gap, though. Oh, no! Jim going kablamo! All the way to some Yitza Pizza. That's the way the cookie crumbles, I guess. Crystal Lamp doing the same. Strategically positioned explosives there, working exceptionally well. All right, Jim, though, 8th and Yitza Pizza. In the second race in a row, Jim just needs a W now to definitely lock in that hat trick. Raining Wormies. It's a raining Wormies. Hallelujah, it's a raining Wormies. Nothing rhymes with Wormies. But Seema in the lead, charging through that pegboard there. Oh, getting pegged. Oh, pegged off the board. Denied Seema. Offer eats a pizza with us. Mare Bear now in the lead.
OMG. DVKSTT is now following.
Divkitska. Thank you for the follow, friend. Welcome in. Feel free to join us in the next race if you like. Exclamation point play in the chat. I thought for a second we have someone who's we have someone in our community who has somewhat of a similar at least start to the username. His username is Devil Skate, and I was like, wait a second, is that Devil Skate with a shorter name? I mean, I don't know, it could be. All right, flying past the deadly laser. It's Mare Bear's race to lose. She wants to finish. We shall see if she can. Anya May in second. CB Geek in third. CB Geek is losing ground here. May not be able to go 2 for 2, retaining the Wormies Championship. Anya May jumped the banister, stuck the landing, absolutely robbing Mare Bear of this W. Well done, Anya May. Jumped right from the top all the way to the bottom. That's some hardcore marble parkour. Well done. Well done. Is Mare Bear with a sexy silver. Unless Mare Bear hits that boom barrel. Uh-oh. Oh no! Mare Bear prematurely detonated. Not getting that. Well, yeah, getting fourth instead. Well, CB Geek, you won last time. Second place this time. Nothing to be ashamed of. Hacks, ploys, scams, bamboozles. Mining company, pyrotechnics, mad scientist, strategically positioned explosives working exceptionally well incorporated. And if you take all the letters from those, strategically positioned explosives working exceptionally well, you get spew. It's what the explosion sounds like. Spew. Because of course. But Anime with the W, CB Geek second, HB in third, everyone else, Yeetsa Pizza, Mare Bear fourth, your boy fifth, Seema sixth, Crystal Lamp seventh, and Jim in eighth. Lots of Yeetsa Pizza going around these Grand Prix. Let's move on to the next race, though. Race number 3, Crazy Hot Box, exclamation point play. DVK, unless you tell us how to pronounce it otherwise. DVK, feel free to jump on in and race with us. Exclamation point play in the chat. We'd love to have you. All right, we got 7 Marbs on the board. We got HB, Anime, Crystal Lamp, Seema, CB Geek, Jim, and myself. We're just missing Mare Bear. And then anybody else who wants to jump on in, exclamation point play. I will say this about this 7-Up Tropical. As it warms up and the carbonation dissipates, you kind of lose the specific fruitiness of it, and it kind of turns into like a generic tropical candy sweetness, which actually isn't as good. Who'd have thought? All right, Mare Bear on the board. Now we're ready to roll. All right, we got Ann Iva's Curler here, guiding Mare Bear right on through. Could Ann Iva be playing favorites here? I don't know. playing favorites with Mare Bear. We shall see. Oh, well, we got one of those angle tubes here. That's a great equalizer if ever we've seen one. There's a lot going on here. It's hard to know where to watch. Mare Bear off the board. Mare Bear deciding to how dare and steal another eighth. Anyame as well. All right, I think Crystal Lamp and Seema are duking it out for first place here. Flying through those corkscrews like nobody's business. As we start flying on forward. Oh, HB offer Yitza Pizza now. Oh, Crystal Lamp just missing that boom barrel, that strategically positioned explosive. I can't even remember what I called it. Now flying through that lime-flavored white chocolate-filled Twizzler. Disgusting combination, if you ask me. Seema offer Yitza Pizza. Who knows? I might even do a test slash chatting slash printer update stream this weekend. I haven't done a stream in months. Well, please do. Please do. We'd love to hop on in and see how things are going. Not since you've got fresh AC in your lab, huh? All right, it's Crystal Lamp's race to lose. Quite a distance here. Quite a distance. Oh, and your boy offer Yitza Pizza. We got a lot of Yitza Pizza these Grand Prix. Can Crystal Lamp stick the landing? Oh, I don't know. We'll see. Cannot stick the landing. Crystal Lamp offer Yitza Pizza. As a CB Geek, Jim is the only Marb left on the board. If Jim makes it, well, actually, it doesn't matter because Jim will have first place on this. So that means, regardless, Jim has got a hat trick in the bag.
Hat trick.
How's it going? It's going pretty good. It's going pretty good. We're winding down on stream here. We end all of our streams by playing some marbles on stream, and we were unable to do it on Tuesday due to a failed storage drive on my computer. So we're in our second of 2 Grand Prix here. So we got what is this? Race number 3. So we got 2 races after this, and then we're pretty much going to be done for the night. But before that, we were playing some classic Resident Evil 4 GameCube edition. And Jim locks in the W and the hat trick. Well done, Jim, on the hat trick. Everyone else offer Yitza Pizza, CB Geek, Crystal Lamp, myself, Seema, HB, Anyame, and Mare Bear, how dared to steal another eighth. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? I don't know. I can't. All right. Penultimate race number 4 out of 5. Animated ring ending. Exclamation point play, everybody. Again, OMG! You're daring all over. You're so daring, Mare Bear. You're so daring. The AC is very helpful. Also, I was forced to do some cleaning a while back. Got to finish that up. Though now all my tools and supplies are compressed and unfindable. Oh, I hate when that happens. Got to check to make sure the AC isn't distracting on mic, too. Pro streams don't happen during the summer either, so I should do a full equipment test anyhow. Yeah, there you go. I mean, my AC is literally right there, and apparently y'all can't really hear it. I can sort of hear it, but because of how the system is fed into itself here, I hear everything much louder than it actually is. But, I mean, if I could turn my mic there and then turn the gain up, you'd probably hear it. You can probably hear that. The air conditioner. I assume you can hear that. I assume. conditioner! Ah! Ah! I'm an air conditioner! Ah! Sorry if you said earlier. So what happened is the throwout bearing, which is connected to the clutch on a manual transmission vehicle, blew itself apart. Apparently, this is a common thing on Subarus and has been for a long time. And in doing so, busted the clutch fork and tore up the inside of the bell housing. So like, fucking biffed to all hell. So, repair parts, lots of labor, dropping the transmission. Minimum $2,000. So, despite the fact, I mean, as it sits, as the car is sitting right now, is basically worth like worth what a salvage yard would pay for it, and I owe $7,400 on it. And due to rust in the rockers, it is deemed uninspectable in the state of Vermont as well. So, long story short, it looks like I'm more or less going to have to eat that underwater cost and likely just get a new vehicle. So, fun! All right, 8 Marbs on the board here, including our new friend DVK. And if you have a way you'd like us to pronounce that, then just let us know. But we got CB Geek, myself, Jim, DVK, Seema, HB, Crystal Lamp, and Anya May. We're just missing Mare Bear. Oof. Yep. Big ol' oofs. Well, that sucks. I'm sorry I have to go through this. Just riding around in the I know. Just try not to put too many freaking miles on it if I can help it. Because I am just about to hit 100,000 miles on the Genesis. It's pronounced Darkest, but Darkest was taken. Okay, well, we can call you Darkest. That's fine. That's why we ask. That's why we ask. So, welcome in, Darkest. Thank you for the follow. We're happy to have you, and thanks for rolling with us. Once Mare Bear gets on the board here, we'll be ready to roll. But yeah, I'm hoping, like, I have this squared away at some point next week. We'll see. We'll see how quickly things can come together. Which then... But in any case, it's an excuse to get these other cars out of my driveway, because the Subaru is sitting next to the Prius, which I still haven't gotten rid of. So this will be my excuse to just finally get them taken away, I guess. And then wash my hands of them. All right, but let's get rolling now. We got 9 Marbs in this race. Whereas Tomp is in Bermuda right now for the Bermuda Ninja competition. So, better than Fahugwa Gods. I think everything is better than Fahugwa Gods. Ooh, Fahugwa Gods. Everybody come in Fahugwa Gods. Everybody to the limit. The cheat is to the limit. Everybody come in Fahugwa Gods. Oh, yeah. What did I say? Well, whatever I said was wrong. Yes, he's in Barbados. I am mentally very tired. Yeah, he's in Barbados. I'm not sure what I said. That's what I meant to say. Well, what the heck is this scary thing? Ah, I don't know what you are, but ugh. That is terrifying. All right, we got split field here. We got Mare Bear and CB Geek over there, and then everyone else over here. It's another one that's hard to watch because of how far it splits the field out. Oh, okay, yeah. I think it's because earlier I was thinking I should look at a map because I was wondering if where he went is in the Bermuda Triangle. I think that's what crossed those wires in my brain. Is I was like, oh, I wonder if he's if this is inside the Bermuda Triangle. So that would absolutely make sense. But yes, he's in Barbados. Methinks you exclaimed Bermuda. Bermuda, Bahama, come on, pretty mama. Key Largo, Montego, baby, why don't we go? Forsooth! Forsooth, ere Juliet, would thou likest yon hot chocolate? Alright, looks like it's me versus Anya May here. Anya May currently in the lead. But we shall see. Beach me up, boys. I'm going in. I tell you, I wouldn't mind being back on a Caribbean beach right now. Oh, it's Seema getting hit by a freaking deadly laser. Just kablamo, just like that. All right, we're crossing the sun here. Crystal Lamp leading the charge. Jim very close behind. Oh, another creepy character here. All right, Crystal Lamp with the W. Jim, Sexy Silver second. Anya May third. Your boy in fourth. Oh, Mare Bear stealing another eighth. Mare Bear is daring all over the place here. Somebody come get her. All right, Darkest in fifth. CB Geek in sixth. I think that's a different stream. All right, Darkest fifth. CB Geek sixth. HB seventh. Mare Bear, how dared, once again stealing that eighth, and Seema in ninth. All right, everyone. It's time. It's time. Last call. Last call. We're on the last race of the last Grand Prix. Bring your final purchases to the service desk and prepare to leave the store, or we will lock you inside and you will not be let out till Tuesday. Last call. Thank you for shopping at Ames. Exclamation point play. Time? Pizza time? Pee-pee time? Hammer time? Clobbering time! Ben, say the thing! I'm not gonna say it! Say the thing! I'm not gonna say it! Alright, we got 8 Marvs. We're just missing one. Looks like it's Miss Mare Bear. Has to be fashionably late after all that how daring she does. And there she is. Speak her name and she will appear. Oh, if only it were that easy, Mare Bear. If only it were that easy. All right, we got HB, Anya May, Jim, Crystal Lamp, CB Geek, Seema, myself, Mare Bear, and Darkest. This is the last race, so if you're out there and you haven't rolled with us yet, we'd love to have you. Exclamation point play in the chat's all you gotta do. Always late, worth the wait. Dang right, Mare Bear. The best things in life are worth waiting for. I haven't seen the thing yet. Might not get it till it streams at this point. Well, if you get the opportunity, it's worth seeing in the theater. Just the spectacle alone, especially if you can see it in 3D. Because, like, yeah, just Galactus, period. That makes it worth seeing in 3D. Heard shockingly good things, at least comparative to other iterations. Oh, yeah. None of the other Fantastic Fours hold a candle. All right, let's get rolling here. Last race. Holy moly, we haven't run this late in a hot minute, so my apologies here, but hey, I promised you 2 Grand Prix, so you're getting 2 Grand Prix. World record on this course, though, only 8 seconds, believe it or not. Oh, Darkest flying forward, hitting an obstacle, though, going bonk. Oh, lots of Yeets of Pizzas going on. Crystal Lamp stealing the 8th this time. Darkest in the lead. Almost everyone else off for Yeets of Pizza. Only Darkest and Anya May remain. Oh no, now only Darkest remains. With the W, our new friend Darkest, the only Marb to survive this last course here. Well done. Well done. Everyone else off for Yeets of Pizza, including Crystal Lamp, who how dared on the last race. But well done there. Let's go! All right, well done. Hey, we're glad to have you with us. Now we got to head on over to Victory Valley, see who stands tall and proud, going home with all the gold, glory, and bragging rights. In third place, going home with the bronze, we've got Jim! And in second place, going home with silver, sexy silver, is none other than... And in first place with all the gold, all the glory, and all the bragging rights is none other than the most
excellent
Anya! Well done, Anya May. Well done. 89 points, 1 dub. Pretty definitive victory there. Crystal Lamp second, 72-2. Jim third, 57-1. CB Geek fourth, 35-0. Seamoth fifth, 31-0. HB sixth, 27-0. Darkest 7th, 0-1. Mare Bear, how dared again. How many did you steal, Mare Bear? How many 8s did you steal? Because that was a bunch. You how dared a lot. You stole all the 8s. And then your boy, no points, no dubs. I'm just happy to be here. Because no one complains when I lose all the way, but when I win, it suddenly hacks and ploys. But whatever, we are all excellent on this blessed day. So round of applause across the board. And with that, our stream has come to a close. We ran a little late tonight, my apologies there. But again, I promised you we'd do 2 Grand Prix to make up for Tuesday. And we did. So, yeah. It is 1:45 here on the East Coast. Don't know where some of you are in the world, but... it is getting late here, but I hope everybody is lined up to have a good weekend. Whether you have to work, whether you have time off, whatever it is, I hope it's good. I hope it's restful. I hope it is positive, because we need some positivity in our lives right now. It's okay, this last thing I do before bedtime. Me too, Mare Bear. I'm about to head to bed myself. So sleep well, everybody, when you get there. Otherwise... I will be back on Tuesday. We will pick up where we left off on Resident Evil 4 on our way to save Miss Trashley once again, because, I mean, heck, if we don't do it, who will? So, in my orbiting laboratory space station. I worked enough overtime at main job. I didn't need to work lift. Hey, that's... Take that as a W when you can, Mare Bear. Take that as a W. Sweet dreams. I hope I don't hurt you. Feel better, Jim. I hope the meds and some good sleep and some other rest just works for you, because I know that pain, it sucks, but we're crossing our fingers and knocking on wood that it all works for you. Good night, everyone. I probably won't be here on my wedding anniversary day. No worries, Anya May. Life takes precedence. This should just be something that we do when we can. So... for those of you that I'll see on Tuesday, I will see you on Tuesday. I thought it in Dexter's voice, too. Titi, get out of my laboratory! Anyway, everybody, as you can tell, your boy's pretty tired. So I'm going to head on out over to bed. Have a great night. Have a great weekend. And if I don't see you between now and then, enjoy yourself. Otherwise, we'll be back on Tuesday. And until then, all we got to do is say so long and good night. So long and good night.
And butthole pleasures?
It's not about butthole pleasures
at all.
Unless it is, in which case, have an even gooder night. Ugh. Okay, bye.